Hi and welcome to my review of the CLA. Quick setup. I'm looking at a CLA because I'm looking for something a bit more stylish, a bit more refined than my i20N, and this may be the car, but now I'm thinking maybe I will just go for an A-Class or maybe just keep the i20N. Anyway, enjoy the video.
Hi, and this is my review of the Mercedes CLA. So it's all about the style of this car. I've always really liked the way they look. I am thinking about it as a replacement for my Hyundai i20N because I want something a bit more refined. So hence why I've got it out for 48 hours from Mercedes-Benz of Cheltenham, Gloucester. As you see, the stance of the car, it's got a nice wide rear track. The lights look very stylish. It's got this really swoopy coupe roofline, which looks great. It does impact the rear headroom, which I'll come on to later. But I think outside, good looking car. If we come around and we'll look at the wheels and down the side profile of the car now. So this one runs on 19-inch wheels, and I actually prefer the look of the 18-inch wheels. I find these a bit fussy, but what do you think? If we come down the side, you can see it's got this really pronounced coupe roofline, which looks great. It does hamper the rear practicality a bit, and it means the rear doors are quite narrow as well. As I open them up, you get an idea. It's a bit tight in the back there for space. I'll come on to that later. Okay, and now we come down the side of the car. It's actually quite a long car. It's 4.7 meters and 2 meters wide, so it's maybe not as small as you think at first. It is about the same size as C-Class. And then we come down the front, and finally let's end up looking at the grille. So as with lots of new Mercedes, it's quite bling. I like it. It might not be for everyone. You've got these little three-pointed star Mercedes logos in the grille, and you've got LED lights which do all the fancy stuff in terms of the beam as well. Really good looking car. Sort of car you buy for looks above everything else.
The interior looks premium, but doesn't always feel it everywhere. First of all, let's start with the steering wheel. This is a new steering wheel which came in 2023 with a model update. I really like the steering wheel. Looks great. Not such a fan of these haptic buttons, and one annoying feature is you can't change the track on the steering wheel. You can't change your radio station. You have to do it through the screen. So that's annoying. The gear lever, I like the gear lever being here. Very easy to use. It's got a 7-speed automatic gearbox. I find the screen really easy to use, nice and clear. It's always been a big feature of the A-Class and the CLA. It's quite a wow feature of the screen. I really like it. And looking at the air vents now, very stylish. They don't feel that sturdy, but they look good, and you can have them backlit in different colors as well. Down to the aircon controls. It's good that they've got physical controls, though again the materials could be a bit more sturdy. And finally down here, you've got quite a lot of piano black. You've got a storage compartment there. You've got wireless Apple and Android Auto. You can just put your phone in there, so that's good. But with the piano black, you've got to be careful because it can scratch up quite easily with rings and keys and so on. Yeah, it feels a premium place to be. I like it. For a £40,000 car, it is stylish. Just some of the materials could be a bit better quality. Now we're in the back of the car. It is quite cramped and dark here in the back. I've got my seating position set for my driving position on about 5'10", and I'm okay for my knees, but my head is almost touching the roof lining. So I think if you're near 6 foot, you might find it quite cramped in the back here. I've got quite a long body and short legs, so maybe that's why I find that my head is touching the roof. I've got a son who's almost 6 foot, so he might struggle in the back here. I say knee room okay. Materials in the back really nice. You've got air vents there. You've got a USB-C socket there. So it's maybe not the most practical family car on the back, and I find that if I was on a long journey, I'd probably have to slouch a bit in this position. So driving wise, this CLA 180, it's got a little 1.3 turbocharged petrol engine, puts out 134 horsepower. It's also got another 14 horsepower from mild hybrid technology. The engine is a bit gruff. At motorway speeds it settles down, It does 0 to 60 in 9 seconds. It feels a bit quicker than that to me, and I do like the 7-speed auto gearbox. One thing about the engine, like with a lot of these small capacity turbo petrols, is it's not as economical as it claims to be. It claims to do 47, and in the time that I've had it, it's been averaging about 28. Now I know the car is pretty new and we're around town mainly, but I'd expect more than that. In terms of the ride and handling balance, I think it handles really nicely, this car actually. Having come from an i20N, which is very harsh, hard ride, really chuckable car, this car actually handles really decently, and the ride is nice even on 19-inch rims, even on terrible Cheltenham roads. So as a driver's car, as a relaxing car, nice to drive, just a bit disappointed with the engine. Quick disclaimer after that, I had the car for 4 days in the end, on average 36 miles per gallon, which I think is pretty decent. Hope you enjoyed the video, folks.